Hello!
And welcome to...
The Ed Factor!
This is a little bonus edition because we're going to talk...
A load of balls. We're going to talk a load of balls,
We're not going to talk balls. We're going to talk more balls.
More balls.
More balls to Picasso.
More balls as you can stick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this is just a little bonus episode. It's not a full review of this strange release.
You'll check out the proper review down below.
Yes. Where we did a full review of Bruce's second solo album, although in some ways his first proper solo album, Balls to Picasso, released in 1994, at a time when he'd left Maiden and was venturing out on his own.
Pastures New.
I think it's a pretty comprehensive review we've done on that.
Yeah, we have. We've digested, divulged, and deliberated at length on the album. So
this is just a little add-on because this is a strange release by Bruce. It's not a remix. It's not a remaster. He has described it as a reimagining of the album. Yeah. And brief bit of background before we just go into a very quick track by track whether we think the remix has worked or reimagining has worked. So story goes that upon remixing the Bruce Dickinson back catalogue in Dolby Atmos, he had the nagging feeling that this album was never been really the way he wanted. Well, not never the way he wanted it to, but for a long time, he felt this album should have been a lot heavier. That the songs are there, but just it needed more balls. Yeah. So he thought, right, we'd take the opportunity and just do it, just reimagine it. Guitars have been beefed up by Philip Naisland, the guitarist who was on the Mandrake tour. Mandrake Project tour lineup, and it seems to be in the band for Bruce's forthcoming album. And this has been engineered, mixed, and mastered by Brendan Duffy, who was an engineer on the Mandrake Project, which was produced by Roy Z. So that's a little bit of
Shea Baby.
No Shea Baby, although there's notes. Apparently, if you buy the Splatter vinyl, there are notes by Shea Baby about the original and about this. Yeah. So there was contact made with Shea Baby. Shea Baby. The one glaring, obvious absence is Roy Z.
Yeah. Of course. Where is he?
Obviously, there's been some kind of a fallout. He just disappeared from Bruce Dickinson
land.
Yeah. Upon the tour being announced for the Mandrake Project, Bruce said that, well, first of all, Roy was going.
That's right. Yeah.
Then Roy wasn't going because he was going to be too busy remixing, doing the Dolby remixes and stuff that we were doing, and he mentioned Balls to Picasso, reworking it, and yet fast forward to now, Roy Z wasn't on the tour. Roy Z isn't involved in this.
He's not, and
he's not involved in the plans for the new album. And he's put some. I follow Roy Z on Facebook. He's put some. He's been throwing some shade in cryptic kind of ways.
All right, cool.
So
always interesting to see what the opinion on the other side is. We always get it from Maiden HQ and
so
propaganda machine of Smallwood.
Yeah, he hasn't really been saying. So he's not saying anything, but it's little digs. For example, when this came out, he just posted on his Facebook a link to the original Tears of the Dragon, saying something like, "The original's far better."
Telling.
Yes. So stuff like that, you know. I also saw a post before that where, and this was before Paul Di'Anno died, maybe about 3 weeks before Paul Di'Anno died. He just posted a performance of Killers or Phantom of the Opera or something like that there, saying, my favourite Maiden lineup.
Oh, right, okay.
Stuff like that.
That's a bit cutting, isn't it?
So there's obviously been some kind of a fallout, and
maybe he's not big into the fencing.
Maybe he's not. Yeah, Yeah. But anyway, there's a little bit of backdrop to all of this.
Yeah. So we're looking at our own opinion on this, really, as we always do.
Yes.
We haven't discussed anything.
We haven't discussed this.
Nope.
So I think we just hit track by track.
Yeah,
and,
I think so.
Just, do you think it's better than the original
Yeah,
version?
yeah.
And a very brief why or why not.
Yeah, I think so. Because at the end of the day, it's in the world of Maiden, it's quite niche. It's a niche album. We're not talking about Accident at Birth or the immortal Chemical Wedding. So at the end of the day, we're just adding a wee bit of just putting a wee bit of a decoration on the cake.
Yeah.
Whether it's made of shit or not, I don't know. We're just about to find out.
Well, we'll see.
So let's go first.
Cyclops.
Yes.
So I think we both agreed that this is a really good track, a really good opening track.
Great opener.
In
its original format.
Very
Sabbathy, very groovy.
Does the reimagining of this work? So the guitars are a bit beefier.
They are.
There's a little bit more, little subtle background things, percussion, which is quite a lot of in this album.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure some of it's digital.
Yeah.
Little explosive
yeah,
little things.
Yeah, like industrial, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. An industrial feel.
Yeah. And a little bit of a synths, that kind of a thing, just to and snare drums being beefed up and all that kind of stuff. Largely, this track, aside from those little things, is untouched.
Yeah.
And I think this track, personally, I think it benefits from the reimagining. It's this one for me does what it says in the tin. If the idea is just to beef the album up and give it more balls, does it give it more balls? Yes. I think this, in my opinion, works for this one.
Okay. It annoys the fuck out of me.
Annoys you?
Yeah, totally, yeah.
Okay.
Because I had never listened to this album before we did the review of it about 55 years ago, whenever that was.
Mm-hmm.
And this was the first song that I listened to, and I really liked it. I really liked the message in the song. The message in the song obviously is not changed. I don't know whether it was the way I was listening to it or not, but I found the industrial banging an ashtray or whatever it was they were doing, I found that really intrusive.
Okay.
And it kind of ruined it for me.
It's interesting that you say intrusive.
Yeah.
Or
I like I think they've spritzed the vocals up a bit.
Oh yes, they have.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And if they had done that, and the guitar definitely sounds better, which is something you can't argue with. The extended lead fill at the end sounds class, but I genuinely think picking it up, I actually went back and listened to the original one after.
Okay, and you
I do prefer it. I have to say, yeah,
okay.
I do.
Cool.
I do.
Those are points that similar points that I'll find on other tracks.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but cool. Okay.
So 1-1 for Cyclops.
Yeah. So
must write this down. Hell no.
So we should actually. Have you got a pen?
Nah.
No.
Oh, well, I might have a pen. I had one in my pocket earlier on.
We're so disorganized.
No, don't worry. Stay on. Like, no dead air.
Here's a pen. I've got one.
Does it work? I've got a green pen here.
It works.
We're all good.
So what we should just do is keep score.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
So Cyclops.
Balls. Cyclops 1-1.
1.
Yep.
And you think 0?
Yep. Right. So better and yeah,
this
cool.
Is Andy, this is Chris.
Hell no.
So hell no. Track 2. So my opinion's much the same as for the first track because the treatment's pretty much the same. There's not anything fundamentally different.
Yeah.
There's no mega new parts.
No, there's not.
It's the same kind of thing. There's a little bit of background percussion.
Yeah.
Everything's a bit beefier. So I think does it have more balls? Yes. So I get a 1
on the more balls meter. Yeah, I'd agree with you on that one. Yeah.
Cool.
It doesn't add. It's not as obtrusive or intrusive.
Just makes it. It's
cool.
just a bit.
Yeah,
weightier,
it's a cool song.
And it's a cool song, and
I really like it actually. Totally.
Yeah, it's a great song. And I think it does benefit from the treatment. It sounds more like a a song from a heavy metal masters
Yeah.
album.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Rather than the identity crisis of the original album a wee bit, which just, yeah, so
And we'll get on to that in a minute.
we'll get on to that in a minute. So
Gods of War.
Gods of War, which is one of my favourite tracks.
The maiden track on it.
Yeah, then what?
Yeah,
I don't think it's a maiden track.
I think it should have been on an album. Yeah, I think it's cool.
It's a great track.
Yeah,
I think it's one of the standouts of the album for me. Does this version have more balls? So this, yes, it does have more balls.
But with the caveat.
With the caveat.
Yeah.
So it has quite a lot of that percussion stuff going on.
Like there's a war happening during it. Yeah.
Yeah, and it also has they've got some indigenous Brazilian instruments on it. That stuff at the start.
It's like Kaiwas by Sepultura.
It's a little bit like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The thing is, it kind of it's not consistent. It's kind of at the start and that's it. It's not like it's a consistent thread through it. So it's a little bit.
I think it's a bit much
chucked in. Yeah, it's a little bit on the a bit much side. For me as well, a little bit. And it's kind of like, I wish they'd just beefed up the guitars and just left it at that.
I think that I would be happy with that for all the first three.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to say no for Gods of War. I'm putting a 0 beside that, yeah.
0. I'll go for a 1 for this because at the end of the day, does it have more balls? It does, although...
Does it make it better, though? I don't think it makes it better.
Yeah, I'm not sure that it makes it better.
No,
I'm not sure that it makes it worse in this case, on this track. Though my opinion's going to change after this song.
Cool.
Right. So it is. So I'm going to give that.
All right. Fair enough.
I'm going to give that one a.
Okay.
Does it? It does have more balls, and so, right. 1,000 points of light.
Okay.
Now.
No, what did I write about that?
So
question mark is all I wrote about that.
So this is where it starts getting, you said, intrusive. For me, some of the things I've done. So this song starts off, the guitars are beefier, the riff's beefier, the verse going along, and you're thinking, yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, this has got more balls.
No one the high point of the album there initially anyway.
No,
so, yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
But it's just everything's a bit weightier and all that, and it's great. That's what this should do. Then the chorus kicks in, and it does this, and it's just really distracting.
It's a bit shit.
It's what does it do? It's kitchen sink stuff.
Yeah.
It's been added for the sake of it.
Yeah.
It's this kind of crap. I can't think of the word. It's like a sequencer or a...
like a fairlight? No.
There is a word for those type of things.
Oh, is it like an ARP? No. I know what it is.
6-pen arpeggios or something like that.
It's just an arpeggio, isn't it?
It's a big fat 0 for me. It's the type of thing that, Muse use it quite a bit, but
to very good effect. Yeah, it's integral to their sound.
But this has just been slammed in there, and it's really, really very high in the mix. I just think it completely ruins the chorus.
Yeah, it does.
And therefore
it's a
ruins...
fucking 0 for me.
Yeah, agreed. So I don't really know what they were trying to do there.
Next one.
I'm just gonna call it Bush here. So Laughing in the Hiding Bush. Which is a good track.
Yeah, it's alright.
I think it's a good track. I think it's a bit slow on I think it's better.
I don't like
version.
He's doing it now, isn't he?
And they did it on Scream for Me Brazil as well, but with Z and Smithy. There's some. I'm not. I don't think this is better either. I think there's a bit too much going on.
It's a kitchen sink again. It's nearly like you've put all the faders up in the studio.
It's very dense.
You've put stuff, you've recorded stuff, and you went, nah. You've just literally went.
Yeah, and it's not not to the same extent as the previous song, but in the course of this, there's you notice that if you listen to it in your headphones, especially, there's like a thing going
Yeah.
on during the chorus when he's singing,
It's
laughing
like
in the hiding bush.
like something like the Predator.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was getting.
it's after you're
It's
laughing
that-
in the hiding bush.
You know when he's chasing, the Predator's chasing,
Yeah.
like bully. Yeah.
Something like a Predator or Transformers or something. Very it's just why is that there?
Why? Yeah, question mark. Why? Why? Lads, why?
So it doesn't. Yeah, why didn't you just beef up the guitars and leave it at that? So that's those little parts annoy me a bit in that. I do find them distracting.
Yep.
And I have given it quite a few listens to see if I can get used to it, but nah, missed opportunity on that one, I think. So
what have we got next?
Change of Heart.
Change of Heart. There's been quite a lot done to that song.
There's been a lot done to that song.
It was always. I think I brought this up as well in the original episode. Was it not, or did we discuss the fact that it might have actually been written? I can't remember the name of the band. Royce, there was this band.
Tribe of Gypsies?
No, it was like there's a version of that which is it's like a REO Speedwagon sort of.
Right, okay.
MOR sort of, or AOR sort of version. And I think that's what's happened here. They've given it a bit of an erection section treatment. I don't, apologies about using that terminology, but you know what I mean? It's kind of like it's the type of thing you could play on any radio station. Like a radio-friendly song.
Yeah.
It's a bit shit, Andy.
Yeah, the reimagining or
it's
the
a
song?
Bit shit. No, the songs are. I didn't mind the song. It kind of was always a bit of a stuck out a wee bit, like a sore thumb.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good song.
But there's some nice bits
in it. Yeah, all right, fair enough.
But I think
does that warrant it being on the album though? I do think it kind of like these are all rockin' tunes. That's not a rockin' tune.
So this is where you kind of get to an important point to the heart of the issue.
Well, I hope it doesn't change.
So more balls when you've got the rock songs and all they needed was beefed up.
Yeah,
it largely works. But when you get into, and there's a fair amount of material on this album that isn't like that because Bruce at the time didn't know what he wanted to do.
Didn't really want to do that type of thing.
You know, and
the acoustic idea,
a different
the
era,
electronic idea,
metal singer trying to find yourself in a grunge or post-grunge world, all that stuff. You've got stuff like this, which is a more experimental, light track.
It is light. Yeah, it's very light.
So, but it works at being light. It's supposed to be light. So when you start trying to throw everything at it,
I genuinely can imagine. But it's the type of song that, and maybe we're going off the tangent. It's the type of song Michael Bolton could sing.
Yeah, I quite like the song. I just wish they had done to reimagine that song. Why do you need to keep all the original parts in?
Yeah,
you could have actually done less and used more of the dynamics of it. I don't think the string parts are very tastefully done.
Nah.
Either it's too much.
That's a 0.
So it's a 0 from both of us.
From me.
Right.
Shoot 'em down! Shoot 'em down! Shoot 'em down!
Shoot all the clowns.
Unbelievable. Best track on the album by far. I think I said it the last time as well. Utter shit.
So this is a song that both me and Chris really don't like. And by the way, this makes it sound like we don't like Balls to Picasso. If you watch the review, we actually do like the album.
There's some great
but
they're in its original permutation. The first 3 songs are class. Bit of a dip, and then it's brilliant. This song here, now I have to say, this song here in this version reminds me of another track. It's called "Let Me Entertain You" by Robbie Williams.
Right,
it's exactly the same idea.
That is not the song that sprang to mind for me.
Okay, right.
The song that I thought they've taken inspiration
go on.
from is "Get the Funk Out."
Fuck, well, I think one hits in a different way to the other, of course, Andy. But I think it's more Robbie Williams. I wouldn't
chastise.
I wouldn't chastise.
Section?
I know, but I wouldn't give Noon. I wouldn't be No, it's a shit song to start with.
It's a shit song, and I'm not
And
saying it's
I
anywhere
wouldn't.
near as good as Get the
You
Funk
know
Out.
how I feel about
I'm not
now.
saying
No,
that. Yeah,
I wouldn't. No.
but Get the Funk Out's brilliant.
Get the Funk Out is a classic.
It is a classic. I love it. I'm not saying that this is as good as Get the Funk Out.
No,
but
you're
I'm
not.
saying that the idea production wise has been right. What do I do? If you're given that song,
Okay.
right? If Bruce Dickinson comes to you and says, "I'm doing an album,"
I want a Robbie Williams track.
No. The song's already written. No, the song's already done.
Yeah, fair enough.
How do you give it more balls from a production point of view? I think it's been quite an interesting idea to go. Someone's went and went, well, actually,
Put some horns on it.
yeah. Which, all right, both of those songs have that, but it's also there's a lot more lead guitar.
I think you're giving it too much time, too much airtime.
Does it have more balls than the original version?
No, it sounds shit.
No, but it does have more balls than the original version of the song. From a
It's got
production
more horns.
From a production point of view,
I don't know.
it's got more going on. I'm not saying I like the song. I don't like the
All
song.
right, okay.
But if you had to listen to one version of it,
I'd listen to the original version.
right? Okay.
I'd listen because it makes me laugh more. What they've done is it's like you've had a very bad, really horrible.
I hate the original.
Shit, you give that a 1.
I would listen to that.
No, what's happened is imagine you had dysentery, right? You've had dysentery, you've suffered badly. What they've done here is they've actually given you more dysentery. Except this time they've given you dysentery in Las Vegas or Barbados.
I think
they've tried to jazz it up. Basically, you can't polish a turd.
No, you can't polish the turd, and I don't like it.
Fuck, I can't believe you give that a 1.
I don't like it, but
why have you given it a 1 then?
Because you're missing the point. I don't like the song, and I'll never like the song.
But it has more
no
balls.
matter what they do. But does it have more balls? Is the thing. Yes, it has more balls than the original.
In your
version,
opinion, Andrew.
In my opinion, and this is what this all is. It's opinion. All right. It's awful, and I hit skip every time. I don't like the song at all.
I'm getting a headache thinking about it.
So yeah, fire.
Hope I don't get dysentery. Right now we're lifting up a wee bit.
Yeah,
good tune.
Good song.
Does it do much? You see, yeah.
Does it have more balls?
Does it lift it?
I think it lifts
a bit. Yeah.
I think it lifts it a bit.
Yeah.
So yeah. This is one of the ones where I don't.
It's a solid song.
I don't think it's ruined.
Yeah.
I don't think there's too much done.
No,
I don't think
genuinely,
it gets the kitchen sink thing.
That's you could say everything before it has had the kitchen sink treatment.
Yeah.
This hasn't. This has just had a light sort of sprinkling, and it has made. It's kind of probably the way we wanted the whole album to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
To me, it's in line with the treatment on the first
I don't mind
CD.
So. Yeah, I quite like these tracks that are coming up anyway, and I did the first time round.
Sacred Cowboys.
Yeah, which is I love, even though it is it's a wee bit like Shoot All the Clowns. It's got that spoken word bit, but I quite like it.
I think it's a good song because of
the chorus.
The chorus is really catchy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little bit more on the fence whether is it better.
It hasn't done an awful lot.
Hasn't done an awful lot. It's very dense. But it does, I suppose, have more balls.
It gives it it's a better version.
I think it's a better version.
The dual vocal thing, and that's a bit weird though in the verse.
Yeah.
There's like a ring modulated. I don't know. I think that's the right thing. Where it's on the top end.
Mm-hmm.
And that annoys the fuck out of me. But, you know.
Yeah, the vocal might be a bit... overall, the vocals rather... At times...
Do you think they should have just left the vocals alone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
And it's not... I think they've fucked around with them.
Too much.
Reverbed them a bit.
Yes.
You know?
Exactly. You can hear that from Cyclops in.
Yeah.
That's right, Andy.
And it detracts from the emotion of the voice a wee bit at times.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure about that. So last track,
Tears.
It's a big fat 0 for me. I hate what they've done to Tears of the Dragon.
Do you?
I hate it. I think it's tasteless. Kitchen sink. It really is taste. I'm really, really surprised actually that Bruce went along with this. I think it's production wise, it's terrible. The string arrangement is
Obscene.
it is obscene. It's like less is more. That song's pretty perfect the way it is.
Yeah,
If
that's one thing I didn't write any notes about that. But
You know,
yeah,
why
they should have just left it the way it was.
you just need it
Now,
beefed up. I agree with Royce.
One thing that I thought about when I was listening to it, yeah, do I agree with you? Yes and no. I do agree that it was perfect the way it was. But do you remember the orchestral version of No More Lies? Do you remember it was like a B-side of the single?
Yeah.
Was that right? Is that right? Was right.
The Journeyman.
There's I can't remember. It's in this the Red Box single. There's an orchestral version of No More Lies.
Journeyman, is it not? No.
Can't remember. I can't remember now at the recording. Sorry. I'm pretty sure it was No More Lies.
No More Lies orchestral version. It's not the Journeyman orchestral version.
You may be right.
Because it's an acoustic song.
No, there was definitely. I'm not getting my phone out. I'm just put it over there.
Not sure.
I'm not doing that. Not doing it on my list. But yeah. But anyway, there was orchestral versions of Maiden, right?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, which that I kind of thought that's not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
As a extra single bonus track.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think it needs any. That is the only bona fide classic song on the bloody album.
On the album. Now, if you want to reimagine that song, though, I just think there's so many other ways it could have been done.
Well, you could do it with an orchestra, but it would have to be you'd have to rejig it the entire structure of it, like.
So that's where which I think brings on to final thoughts.
Final thoughts for me. We'll go you first. I'm going to be quite cutting.
Well, since you've only given it 3 out of 10, have more balls as a comparison.
I honestly don't I can't get my head around why this actually exists.
Yeah.
And one thing that I am loath to say this, and I've never said this in this podcast before or ever. Do they not have enough money? Why would you do that? Unless you fucking were clearing out Shay Baby's house and a hard drive fell out somewhere and there was a whole load of different things on it.
Okay.
That to me says to me, like, it's pointless. It's completely pointless.
Right.
Invest your time in writing more songs. Invest your time in doing something with the Mandrake project, something different.
Mm-hmm.
Going back 32 years to something which, let's be honest, was okay, and reimagining it. It's like remaking the Phantom Menace. Completely unnecessary. Mm-hmm. It was all right when you watched it the first time.
Yeah.
You know, I am it actually maybe I got a bit cynical about it. I thought, what the? Unless it's for the collector to buy the splatter vinyl, and I hate saying that, and I really hope that's not the case. But like, he's in the middle of doing a tour, just finished the tour, just started another Mandrake tour in America. Mm-hmm. You know, what is it to promote the tour? Well, it wouldn't make me buy it. And I'm a massive Bruce Dickinson fan.
Potentially,
I do a podcast about him.
I don't know.
It's really made me feel quite cold.
Oh, okay. Fair
Quite
points.
sad, really. I was like, fuck's sake. Why's up, lads?
I wouldn't agree with the cynical side. I don't think Bruce Dickinson's decided to do this because
no, don't generate. Maybe Bruce
Dickinson needs a few more
decide,
or he needs. You know, or we need to put more product out. I don't think that's the case.
Well, it hasn't been a release in a while. When you think about it. Mandrake Project was the last release.
It was the last release, but I do think it's been more of a genuine hankering for this album's always, or for a long time. I mean, he said it in What Does This Button
That's true.
Do?
Yeah.
He said this album should have been heavier, and it wasn't because I didn't know Roy at the time, and I was actually quite kind of intrigued about this is going to sound the way I kind of hoped it would. A lot of my issues was about the beef. My problems with this One is what you've touched upon, that going back and revisiting albums, remixing, remastering, reimagining, whatever way you want to put it, is quite a challenging thing for fans that have it logged in their brain a certain way.
Yeah.
You've already heard this stuff hundreds of times. It's hard to unhear.
Yeah, okay.
And I think that's really, really difficult.
That's a fair enough point.
I think when you're remastering, you got to do it the way Maiden have done it, or the way Metallica have done it, where you're actually not changing anything.
Yeah.
I think Megadeth did remaster, and it was, I hate them. I can't listen to them. It remastered the back catalogue, and it's completely remixed. The guitars have been EQ'd completely differently. The whole character of the original album's just different. There's parts in it that weren't there before, and they're on Spotify and I can't stand them.
Yeah.
If it comes on a playlist, I immediately skip it.
Right.
Thankfully, he has uploaded. Dave Mustaine has, for most of them, uploaded the original versions as well. Then.
Yeah.
And I think that was because fans went, "What the," So, the whole thing is very challenging for fans from that point of view. I also don't think it's been as well done as I thought it would, because it's not Roy. I'm sorry.
No, that could be something to do with it.
And that's no disrespect to Philip Naisland. He's a brilliant guitar player.
He is a brilliant guitar player.
Seen him on the Gibson channel doing some things, and saw him live.
That's
he
right.
was brilliant.
He was class. Yep.
And I think they've got caught between whatever's happened and the fallout with Roy Z or whatever. They've got caught between being criticised for removing Roy Z's parts, and they've therefore been hell bent on keeping everything that's in the originals and then just adding stuff on top of it. And that's where it's become really kitchen sink and really dense. When actually what they should have done for a lot of these tracks is stripped a lot of stuff away and start again, where you've got the vocal, a bass line, whatever, and you build it up. So I don't think it's been done.
It's not
right.
a success.
It's not. It's.
Is it going to bring anyone new to the party? No.
I don't know. Well, I suppose that's hard to say. If there's younger fans who don't know this album or whatever, and they, Gods of War pops up on their Spotify, and they have a listen to it, they've never heard it before.
Yeah, okay.
Potentially, and maybe that's where there is the marketing side of it, where you're saying it's cynical, but it is the business. Like all musicians and all bands are there to sell their music.
They are.
They are. No matter who you are.
I'm just holding out for the Skunk Works reimagining. That's my big one. I can't wait to hear that.
I think it's a strange. It's strange.
Strange call. It's
a strange call.
It is, Andy.
So it's a strange call.
Yeah.
I do think if Roy had done this, it would have been just guitars.
Yeah.
And it would have been better.
Crunchy, crispy, in your bake.
Him with his flange, just slamming, and
sprinkling on a VH over Change of Heart would have been nice.
Yeah, I just think it would have been better, and he would have got the dynamics better. The less is more at certain times, and not being afraid to maybe remove his own stuff and change it with something else.
Yeah. I thought Change of Heart was his song. I don't know.
Could be, but
it's lost.
Overall, it's quite kitchen sink. Out of the 10 tracks you've given, 3 you think have more balls or better.
Yeah.
I've put 6, which out of the 10, which would suggest I think that the album's
better.
But
do you?
I'm not sure that I do.
Yeah.
But maybe it's because of that
30 years with the original version.
Yeah,
it could well be.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I mean, put it this way: 6. That's 6 out of 10. But one of those songs is "Shoot All the Clowns," which I hate.
It's right. It's utter dung,
and I wouldn't listen to it anyway.
Yeah,
I've just given it a point because is that version better than the original version? Well, Yeah, although that wouldn't be fucking hard, in my opinion. That's
If he literally farted over the entire thing, it would be slightly better.
slightly better.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. So really, it's really half of it's better, and that's probably
That
all the rock songs.
Yeah.
Fire Sacred Cowboys in the first three songs, which are heavy, and it's just because the guitars are beefed up.
Yeah, which is what you kind of want.
Really, what you want. So that's really it.
So, I suppose really that's us summed up, and we're really just thinking.
It's a strange.
It's hard to call.
Albums are a snapshot of where you are in a moment in time.
Of its time. I always say of its time.
That's what an album is.
It's right. That's not. That was of its time.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's what they're works of art that capture where an artist is at a particular moment in time.
He was confused. He had left Maiden. He didn't know what to do. He had to feel the electronic Peter Gabriel album, whatever. Ideas of doing an acoustic thing. Yeah. Didn't really know what he was at. He was in LA. Didn't know.
And you judge it on
whatever
that kind of thing.
And
you know, the palette of sounds that they did go with.
Yeah.
And to do this, I think to do this without Roy is a massive mistake.
Yeah, okay.
I just think he would have done it more tastefully.
And he probably would have had a better... He would obviously Roy would have had more say, more guidance, and ultimately probably more control.
Yeah, I do wonder.
Bruce would have had. Yeah.
I do wonder. Did he say, "I'm not doing that"?
Maybe he said, "I like Shoot All the Clowns the way it is."
I do wonder. Did he think it was a bad idea?
That's a bombshell. That is a bombshell, Andy.
I never know. So there we go.
Royston Z. Let's find out.
Roy Z. Yeah. If anyone knows,
Roy,
please do
give us a shout.
Let us know.
Give us a wee shout, Roy, and let us know the crack, because we would love to pick your brain about a great many things.
Yes. And we would love for you to continue working with Bruce. It doesn't look to me like that's going to happen, but it's just a crying shame.
It's awful. Yeah.
But on that bombshell, I think that's all we have to say about that.
It's been good fun, you know. We don't often disagree about a great many things, and that's been most quite controversial.
Have we disagreed?
Yeah, well, you think it's better than I do. I think it's shit.
Do I think it's better?
Right, okay. Right,
as I say, I've given 6 out of the 10
and
tracks.
All is well in Walton's Mountain.
but one of them Shoot All the Clowns. So really,
shit.
There's only 5 of the only half of the album I think is better.
I wonder how many times have I said it's shit.
You know, so yeah.
Listen, give it a spin. Let us know what you think. Play one, then play the other. Listen to Cyclops first, and then listen to the original first. You know, whatever.
Does it enhance the Bruce Dickinson back catalogue?
And we'd love to hear your opinion. And not many of you will probably give this the amount of attention we have, but we only do this because we love everything Maiden and everything Bruce. So
and I hope it does show as well that we're not here to just say that everything that they do is
brilliant. It's right. That's a very good point.
Because you have to be critical at times.
You know, for every number of the beast, there's always going to be.
You know, they are human.
There's always going to be a fear of the dark.
I don't think we disagree on this, Chris. I don't think it adds much to the back catalogue. I don't think it's that great. I'm not going to spend that much time listening to it.
I would be surprised if I ever listened to this version again.
Again, you know.
I listened to the original one before that.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. Just the heavier tracks are a bit heavier. Does it really? No. Yeah. So I don't think we disagree that much. Okay. You know.
On that we are agreed then.
Yes. All right.
Right.
We will see you.
See you soon. All right. Take care. Like, love, share, subscribe. Look after yourselves.
Yes. And let us know your thoughts.
Woo!
Woo!
Fuck.